Every month, 11 days decide if you're building wealth or just surviving. Harry didn't know that at first. He just knew this. Rent hit on the first, car insurance hit on the third, and his paycheck didn't fully clear until the 10th. Those 9 days kept knocking him backward. Late fees, overdrafts, panic, and zero room for investing. Here's the promise. You're getting a 9-month plan that turns those broke days into a buffer. And when month 10 shows up, the snowball finally starts rolling. Because the snowball doesn't begin with a huge deposit. It begins when your paycheck stops racing your bills. Harry works a headset job at a cable company call center. 8 hours of angry customers, 5 days a week. His take-home is $2,947 a month after taxes and benefits. Not terrible, not great. And it never feels like enough because the timing is brutal. If your bills land before your money lands, you're not bad with money. You're stuck in a calendar trap. And that trap has a quiet price. It's stress. It's fees. It's impulse spending. It's the "I'll fix it next month" loop. Harry had 3 charges that hit him like clockwork. A $34 overdraft fee, a $14 late fee on his phone, a $27 rush payment fee on his utility bill because he hated dealing with it. Not every month, but often enough that it felt normal. And normal is the most expensive feeling in personal finance. He tried the usual advice. Budget harder. Track everything. Be disciplined. But discipline doesn't change the calendar. It just makes you feel guilty for living inside it. Then he found one blunt idea in Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money. Your biggest advantage isn't genius. It's staying in the game long enough. Harry realized something. He wasn't losing because he was dumb. He was losing because he kept getting kicked out of the game for 9 days every month. So he ran an experiment. Not a perfect budget, a timing shift. He called it the gap ladder. The goal was simple: get 1 month ahead, not 6 months. Not a perfect emergency fund, just one clean month where next month's bills were already waiting. If you can get 1 month ahead, something weird happens. Paychecks stop feeling like oxygen. They start feeling like fuel. And fuel is what starts the snowball. Here's the gap ladder in plain words. Harry created a new Bills Next Month account. Not an investing account, just a parking lot for boring bills. Then he chose one bill day, not payday, not Friday. One bill day that matched his life. For Harry, it was the second Wednesday of each month at 8:12 p.m. His shift ended at 7. He ate, showered, sat down, and paid next month's bills from Bills Next Month. One day, one routine, one decision. Now the latter part. Harry wasn't trying to save 1,000. He was trying to buy days. In month 1, he bought 3 days. He looked at his bills and asked, "What do I need so my bills could hit 3 days later and I wouldn't care?" For him, 3 days of bills was $198. Not round, not pretty, real. So he did something small and repeatable. Every time he got paid, he left his main checking account at exactly $160, not zero. Exactly $160. Everything above that went into Bills Next Month. 2 minutes, twice a month. That's it. Month 1 ended with $203 in Bills Next Month. It didn't feel like a snowball. It felt like a pebble. But pebbles become momentum if they don't roll back. Month 2 punched him in the face. His car needed a new battery. $211. Same week, his friend invited him to a birthday dinner. $46 if he went. $0 if he stayed home and felt like a loser. This is where most people quit. Not because the plan is bad, because life is loud. Harry almost pulled from Bills Next Month. His hand hovered over the transfer button, and he felt that hot stove feeling, like moving money backward was wrong. That's the first sign you're changing. He did something else instead. He sold an old gaming headset and a dusty speaker. He got $137. He skipped the dinner, but sent a voice message and offered a coffee walk later. $9. Still social. Still moving. Month 2 ended with $418. That number mattered, because $400 is the kind of expense that breaks people. When you can cover it, your body relaxes. Not excitement, relief. Month 3 was the first month he used the account the way it was designed. On the second Wednesday at 8:12 p.m., he paid next month's phone bill early. Not because he had to, because he could. He paid the utility bill early. He paid the insurance early. Then he did the move that unlocked the ladder. He changed his bill due dates. A lot of companies let you adjust your due date. Phone, insurance, sometimes utilities. Harry moved his due dates closer together right after his bill day. Now his bills weren't scattered like landmines. They were stacked like one hill he could climb. That's the gap ladder's secret. You don't save your way out. You organize your way out. Month 3 ended with $679. Month 4 was ugly. His hours got cut for 2 weeks. The call center was slow. His take-home dropped by $392. This is where you learn the real purpose of a buffer. It's not to feel rich. It's to stop desperate choices. Harry didn't miss rent. He didn't swipe the credit card for groceries. He didn't pay an overdraft fee. He used bills next month for what it really buys: time. He paid the bills and kept the calendar intact. Then he replaced the missing money with 2 moves that didn't feel like punishment. First, he set a ceiling number for convenience spending. In The Millionaire Next Door, the big pattern isn't flash, it's control. Harry picked a ceiling: $33 a week for convenience spending. Coffee, snacks, random stuff. If it went over, he waited. Second, he built a friction wall. He deleted the food delivery apps. Not forever. Just for 9 months. Month 4 ended with $751. Lower than month 3, but still forward. Now, make this about you. If you're thinking, I don't have extra money, notice what Harry's really doing. He's not finding a miracle chunk. He's making the same income land in the right month. That's why this works when things are tight. Month 5 is where the snowball started whispering. Harry noticed something in his bank app. He hadn't paid a single overdraft fee in 4 months. That $34 used to hit him during bad stretches. Now it was 0. The phone late fee? Gone. The rush utility fee? Gone. That's a hidden raise. Not from your boss, from your calendar. Add it up conservatively. 2 overdrafts avoided, 1 late fee avoided, 1 rush fee avoided. That's $109 in a month. Month 5 ended with $996 in bills. Next month, $4 away from $1,000. $1,000 wasn't the goal, it was the symptom. The goal was days. Month 6 brought the test everyone gets. A dentist visit, $483. Not optional. Harry stared at his bills next month balance, $1,132. Old Harry would have used a credit card, then spent months paying interest and hating himself. New Harry used the ladder rule. Bills. Next month is for bills. Medical is a bill. So he paid the dentist from bills. Next month. But he didn't let the ladder collapse. He replaced the money over the next 2 paychecks by buying days again. He cut one thing, not everything. He paused his gym for 6 weeks, $48. He walked more. Push-ups at home, not perfect, controlled. Month 6 ended with $1,204. Now you might be thinking, cool, but where's the snowball? Here it is. The snowball begins when you stop restarting. Most people don't fail because they can't save. They fail because a random expense resets them to 0. Then they climb back, then another expense hits. Reset, repeat. Harry didn't stop expenses from happening. He stopped resets. That's the whole mechanism. And this is where David Bach's idea in The Automatic Millionaire matters. It's not about robots moving money, it's about removing decision points. Harry removed the biggest decision point of all. Which bill do I pay first and what gets skipped? He answered it once, on bill day. The rest of the month got quiet. And quiet is where good decisions live. Month 7 was the first month he felt rich without being rich. He woke up on the 1st. Rent was already waiting in bills next month. No scramble, no kitchen table math, no praying the card wouldn't decline. He got paid on the 10th, and for the first time in years, that paycheck didn't have an immediate enemy. When you're desperate, you buy speed, fast food, rush fees. Just this once. You're buying relief. Harry didn't need relief as much, so he didn't buy it as much. Month 7 ended with $1,411. Month 8 was the final climb. He did one bold move. He asked his landlord if he could shift rent from the 1st to the 5th. Not to reduce rent, just to align with his pay cycle. The landlord said yes, as long as it stayed consistent. That single shift removed the sharpest knife in his month. Now rent hit after bill day, not before. Month 8 ended with $1,686. Month 9 was the one that made him nervous. 9 months is long enough for a plan to feel boring. And boring makes you think you can relax. Then life tries to humble you. Harry's phone screen cracked. He wanted to replace it for $269. Old Harry would have tossed it on a card. New Harry priced a cheaper repair. He found a $135 replacement screen at a local shop and paid it. Not perfect, but controlled. And he kept the gap alive. Month 9 ended with $1,813 in bills next month. That number is the launchpad. Because now, for the first time, Harry had next month's bills fully covered before the month even started. He was a full month ahead. And that's where the snowball begins. Month 10 didn't look dramatic. No fireworks. Just a quiet shift in what his paycheck meant. His paycheck became next month's money. And that freed up one category he'd never had before. A surplus. Not huge. Real. $207. Here's what Harry did with it. And this is your copy and paste. He split the surplus into 2 streams. First stream, a future problem fund. Because life will still happen. He put $93 into a pocket called repairs, tires, glasses, shoes. That fund prevents resets too. Second stream, the Snowball fund, $114. He opened a simple investing account. He didn't pick 20 stocks. He didn't chase hype. He picked one broad index fund, the kind J.L. Collins talks about in The Simple Path to Wealth. If you're new, an index fund is just a basket. You buy one thing and you own tiny pieces of many companies. Harry bought that basket with $114. Then he set the rule that makes this whole thing stick. Every month he stayed 1 month ahead. He repeated the purchase. Not on payday, on bill day. On bill day, he paid next month's bills first. Then he invested the surplus. That's the snowball, because investing isn't competing with rent anymore. It's coming from the leftover after the calendar is stable. In the beginning, it looks almost insulting. Harry checked once and saw his account went up by less than $1. He laughed. Then he remembered the point. The first snowflake never looks like a snowman. By month 11, his surplus was a little bigger from overtime. He invested a little more. Repairs got a little more. By month 12, he got a tax refund, $967. Old Harry would have spent it. New Harry used the latter rule, refunds by days. So he moved the refund into bills next month and pushed himself toward 2 months ahead. And here's the best reveal of the whole video. Most people think the snowball is money multiplying. It's not. Not at first. The real snowball is stability multiplying. When you're 1 month ahead, you stop paying for chaos. You stop paying late fees. You stop paying rush fees. You stop paying panic prices. You start buying normal. You start planning. You start thinking in months, not hours. That's why this works. You're not forcing wealth. You're removing the leak that keeps draining it. And once that leak is gone, investing finally has room to breathe. Now, let's make this practical for you. If you're thinking, 9 months is too long, remember this. You're doing 9 months either way. The only question is what those 9 months produce. Here's your gap ladder. Open a bills next month account. Separate place, separate balance. Name it something boring. Pick one bill day, a day you can repeat. Not when you should do it, when you will do it. By days. Start with 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. Whatever you can manage. Days are cheaper than you think. Stack your due dates. Move bills closer together right after bill day. Fewer surprises. Protect the gap. When an expense hits, don't let it reset you. Replace the money over the next 1 or 2 paychecks. Keep the calendar intact. Then, when you hit 1 month ahead, start the snowball. Pay next month's bills first. Then invest the surplus. Same day, same rhythm. That's how you make compounding inevitable. Not by being perfect, by making it the next logical step. Most people try to roll a snowball uphill. They invest while bills chase them. They stop, They restart. They blame themselves. Harry changed the hill. He built a flat path first. 9 months of boring steps. 1 month ahead, 1 calm paycheck. Then the snowball started rolling downhill. If you're 9 months away from your snowball, good. That means you can see it. Circle your month 10 and start buying days today.